Alright, welcome back to Diddly Squat Gaming. If you just watched the last episode, you will know that I screwed up. I tipped the truck over just as I was congratulating myself for getting through the hardest part of the map. So, I am on my way to do a rescue mission. And hopefully this won't take too long. The super order is still not complete, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we're probably not going to complete it this episode, but we'll see how it goes. If it's anything like last episode, we won't. I couldn't drive straight, I kept hitting stuff, I decided to go a route that I didn't need to go. I could have went the easier route, and we probably would have been, well, we would have been in the exact same spot because I'd be driving the exact same distance. But we went a way that we didn't go, so that right there is the reason why I hate those stupid things, because the road's no longer closed because I fixed the bridge. But they still insist on leaving those signs there. But anyways, so as long as I don't rush too much with this, because I could still horribly crash, we can get this under control, and we can get the cargo back into the trailer. We can get the trailer and truck uprighted, because it is still laying on its side, and we can actually get it over to the trailer center so that we can repair it, because it is in some dire need. We took a couple big hits the last episode, so the suspension, I believe, is almost completely shot, at least down to a quarter, I think. I don't quite recall. As you can see here, it's still bouncing through pretty bad. Maybe I will turn on all-wheel drive. That should keep us moving. I'm not worried about gas, as long as at least one of these vehicles makes it to the top of the hill. You don't really have to worry about running out of fuel, especially seeing on how there is a trailer store up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn off all-wheel drive just as I'm getting into the mud. These tires give really good, superior grip in the mud, so I don't even think four-wheel drive is necessary up this mountain. The worst parts of it are pretty much the rocks that cause you to bounce uncontrollably from one side to the other. So now I think I'm gonna have to pull a late night tonight, because I want to edit episode 55, which is the one I just did. I want to edit it and get it up online, because I've been down for a couple days. I hate to do that to you guys. It ruins the enjoyment of watching the series in whole. So I've actually do it with a lot of the YouTubers that I watch. If they take like a week off in the middle of an episode, there's a lot of times where I don't bother to go back. Or I might watch, I'll skip, 3 or 4 episodes because I forget to watch them or whatever, and then you can't figure out which ones you watched. And I'm trying to organize mine so that you guys can remember, or you can figure out which ones you have watched, which ones you haven't. So if you want to watch the whole entire series, you can. And honestly, this is a good series to watch, because you watch and you see how I've developed as a YouTuber. I wasn't this great. Whoa! I almost pooped myself there. That's the one spot that I was worried about rolling this thing off of. And I almost do it. So stressful, this game. Stop rolling over, truck. This game is very, very stressful. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, what I was saying is that in my prior episodes, you kind of watched me in the beginning, and you can tell I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not very I feel like I wasn't very talkative. Like, it was weird the first time talking while I'm playing a video game. Like, normally I'm screaming at the monitor or the TV, you know, but actually trying to have a conversation with somebody who isn't, you know, in the room with me at the time or isn't part of the game, it was a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. So, but I got used to that now, so, and honestly, the biggest thing was getting your video settings right, getting your audio. That was probably the hardest thing, was getting the audio settings right. Like, I think when I started YouTubing, I just assumed, hey, you get a decent microphone and you sound pretty good. That's not the case at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can get any crappy microphone to work. By the time you apply all your different settings and filters and things like that, you can really get any microphone to sound halfway decent. Obviously, the better your microphone is, the better your recordings will be, or your audio will be. So, but a lot of it has to come down to your filters and your settings, and it's all controlled digitally now. So, okay, are you about to roll over too, truck? All right, let's throw this beast into. Yeah, let's just throw it in all-wheel drive. I hate calling it that, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Because these trucks have more than 4 wheels, so 4-wheel drive's out of the question. And I totally forgot, where is my truck? Okay, my truck is down there, so let's go ahead and exit out. Come on, come on. This is, wow, this whole area is really spongy. So, a word to the wise, pay attention when you drive in this area, because there is a lot of spongy areas. Alright, so let's see if we can't... Let's see if we can't get this truck tipped over. I'm gonna try it there. And yank it this way. She does not want to move, does she? That, or I'm running into myself. That could be the case. There we go. Come on, turn on truck engine. I don't know why the truck engine would have been off. There we go. Alright, so now we're not in... Now we're not in a... we're not worried that the truck is going to fall back over. Now, don't, I guess, kill me for, switching to the controller to do the crane, because, yeah, I don't really know how else I would do this. Definitely don't want to do it with the steering wheel. And I just need a second to remember how to use the controller. Let's activate the anchors and then go into crane mode. Now I am going to roll my truck over if I do it this way. Let's restore the crane. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna put the truck right. I'm gonna squeeze it in as best as I can. Hopefully. Okay, that just booted that thing out of the way. I'm just gonna throw these in because I'm not too worried about where they land. Try to get it up into the air a little bit more. And then release. There we go. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. So let's restore the crane. Let's change the truck. Let's pack this cargo. Alright, so now the weight's in the back of the truck, which isn't the greatest, but it's okay. We will add the cargo soon. I forgot what it is. The concrete block soon. Those will go over the weight of the wheels, or the weight will go for the wheels. And yeah, let's skip to morning. That way we can see. Let's also rotate this camera view to 11. And let's take this relatively slow. Got a lot of weight, and we know that this area is spongy. And I'm avoiding that big giant pothole there that you guys saw. And somewhere in here, I'm gonna say that was really soft. I'm gonna go around that as well. Whew. And now we're out of the thick of it. And yeah. Yep, totally forgot. I gotta go pick up. This is gonna make it awkward. Try that again. For some reason I decided to back into here. Da dee da dee 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 dee. That. Alright, well, you know what? Hey, mouse. Mouse doesn't want to cooperate. Steering wheel doesn't want to cooperate. Nothing seems to want to cooperate, so we're just going to do a big U-turn. Or a 180 or whatever. Let's get this truck into this area. Alright. Okay, so for some reason I made it extremely hard. Nope, not wooden plank. You don't need wooden planks. Let's Remove cargo. Why is it not letting me select that cargo? I have to do it via. Alright, well, apparently. There we go. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Concrete blocks. That's what we want. Okay, so we got our 3. Now, we just need to truck this stuff to Island Lake, so let's go ahead and throw it in reverse just for the turning radius of this truck, which is 4. Doesn't help that the driver doesn't know what he's doing. Yep, I overshot that a lot. Not too surprised. Still overshot it. There we go. Sooner or later we'll get the ball moving. First things first. Go through the beach. It's fine. We're fine. There's nothing wrong. Nobody will ever know, right? Alright, so I'm gonna stop right here. Nope, stop. I said stop. Did I say stop? Yes, I meant stop. Let's detach the trailer. Okay. And we are going to swing into here. We're going to do this really smartly. We're going to pick up a maintenance trailer. We're then going to refuel. Yay! We are then going to repair. Just repair all. There we go. And then we are going to sell this trailer. Wish they would just put the trailer that's attached to the truck at the top of the menu instead of having to scroll through it, but alright, now we're going to back up and hopefully, I say hopefully, be able to line back up with the trailer for an easy hookup. Don't think it's that easy. That good? Oh. Good enough. Alright, let's get this show underway. Alright, so yeah, take a quick sip of water. Forgot this water bottle has a straw in it. So I kind of tilted my head back. Got nothing but air. I'm not used to water bottles with straws in them. I actually kind of prefer them not to have straws. They're just a pain in the butt to have to deal with. Like, I have no issues tilting my head up and drinking from a bottle. Like, it's not the end of the world. Not really sure why they've decided to put straws with everything. They make all the straws paper instead of having them plastic, and then all the reusable bottles now come with straws. So it's like, make up your mind what you want. Do you want us to use the straw or not? Anyways, enough complaining. All right, so this should be, knock on wood, a nice simple trek down the mountain. I'm hoping that we'll have enough to get across the flooded plains. At least that's what I like to call it. I think that was actually the name of the area in Diablo 2, wasn't it? One of the first areas, flooded plains. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. By leaving a comment, and while you're leaving a comment, hit the like button, and if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. I'd prefer if you were truthful versus just trying to butter me up. So if you don't like my commentary and you don't like my driving, then why are you watching? I'm just kidding. If you don't like any of that stuff, why are you watching, actually? Maybe you think I'm funny? I know you don't think I'm cute, because you don't know what I look like. And I'm probably going to keep it that way. I don't know. You know, meh. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're going to keep it pretty low-key. But yeah, so anyways, like and subscribe. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get to. There's really no point to say it at the end of the episode. I like to say it during the middle of the episode, because at the end of the episode, half the time you're moving on to the next episode anyways, right? So, I mean, the second somebody comes out and says, hey, I just wanted to see if you liked the episode and hit the blah, 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 blah. Usually I'll just skip to the next episode, because the YouTube puts the window up anyways, right? So, I'm guilty of doing it. I do it. I feel like it's just the way you're supposed to end a... Oh no, crap. I knew I should have put a marker out. Oh good. We're actually just missed where I need to go down. Let's go ahead and back up. And this is the fun part. That's what we need to go down. Like, I don't know anyone in their right mind that would say, oh yeah, this is where you have to go. With a truck and trailer? No. Maybe in a Jeep. Maybe in, you know, an off-road vehicle. Not in a pickup truck / semi. But hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, wow. That was bad. Alright, so this is where all the fun happens. We are driving through the swamp. We are, I wouldn't say we're low on gas, but I know that the swamp is pretty long, so wow, we just somehow flew down that hill. I feel like we maybe should have completely ate it, but luckily we didn't. Remember correctly. Yep. We are at the T-junction, and then we gotta go right. Then we gotta go Yeah, best thing to do is follow the telephone poles. When in doubt, I'm gonna keep it low plus. Where do I want to go high? Let's try high. I feel like we should get through this stuff pretty quickly. As long as we don't have to sit there and shift gears constantly. Again, the game should have incorporated first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear as your gears. The only issue is, I guess I could throw a winch out while I'm talking. The only main issue is I'm not really sure how you would do low gear, low minus, that type of thing. You only have 6 gears to play with plus a reverse, so I mean, ideally I'd probably not map low minus. Maybe low minus, low plus. I would want high gear though too, so maybe they could do something with you push a certain button on the steering wheel to make it go from auto to the low, high, and those types of gears. Hang on. Look that way, and then throw a line out. No. That's the other thing I wish, is that the line would get thrown out the direction you're looking at. Like if I'm looking at that telephone pole, which I clearly am, because that's the center, then it would throw it just like that. But that's not how it works. That has always bugged me. It's not so bad when you're using a controller or a mouse, but when you're using the steering wheel. Oh, crap. Didn't even remember. Didn't even think about it. Go back to normal. Alright, so see if we can make some waves through this water. And then you get stuck again. Like, I really don't use low here at all. Low minus, low plus, high. And I'd have to say you map second, third, and fourth. Or maybe you don't map high gear and just do 3 gears. I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. Because you're kind of stuck. Let's see if I can't get out of this mud. Rip that out of the ground, please? No? Come on. Oh wow, there's no attachment point. That's not good. There we go. Well, that was unfortunate. That actually took a lot of time. More importantly, it took a lot of fuel. We're down to 12 gallons and we have to get to... We got one more turn. It's up here on the right. We should be okay. I'm freaking out over nothing. Never mind. I thought we had one more section of mud to go through. But nope, we are good to go. Whew. All right, so let's travel. Okay, where do we got to take this? Since the truck is automatically turned off at this point. Oh man, whoops. There you go, hitting the wrong button. Maybe if my steering wheel was straight, I wouldn't have hit the wrong button there. Alright, so let's take a look here. Skip that scene. Alright, we've got to take this to the logging station, which is way over here. And I hate to say it, but we have gas here. And I think that's the route we're going to have to go. We're going to have to come by through here, do all this stuff, go through there. Go this way, go that way, hit that. There's a thing there, and then drop off there. Alright, I think that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's look real quick at the super order again. We're doing this one, we did this one. Concrete slabs from an island. Okay, well, no, you know what? We've got to do fuel and spare parts as well. And then I think we have to do this. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Let's at least get this truck to the tanker to fuel up. Alright, so... everything should be fine now. Just made it with enough gas to spare. And let's go ahead and refuel. Should give us plenty enough gas to get to where we're going. As long as where we're going is within the range of gas that we have. Correct? Correct. Awesome. Alright. Oh man. That was a pretty lame dad joke there, I guess, but you know what? It works. Oh. No. Back this up a little bit. I missed my mark. Just a little bit. There we go. Always make sure you turn. You want to turn early, but you also want to turn wide. Or you just want to hang on to the edge and go for it. I had to have my left front wheel off. Like, that was ridiculous. Oh my, that was so bad. So bad. Oh man, I wish I would have gotten more fuel, because I have a feeling I need to take a fuel to Drummond Island. And unfortunately, fuel that we drove past the only place to get it. Although I think I have to go all the way back to Black River anyway, so we gotta go past that one gas station. So that should be fine. For some reason, I feel like my pedals are moving. I might have to block those in, make sure that they can't move. And really, it's not the accelerator that they move, it's the brake. This brake is so freaking hard. I can't, like, I get that it works for racing games. I almost wish you could digitally. It is down that way, isn't it? I almost wish I could adjust it digitally. But you can't. Even manually, like, if there was something that I could slide in, or a button that I could flip or something to make it not so hard to push, because I actually push my chair backwards. Doesn't help that it's on wheels, but I actually do. I push it backwards if I push hard enough on the brake before the brake even gets down all the way. So I understand in sim racing games you want it like that, but not necessarily in SnowRunner. So, and that's the weird thing. Like, I can control the amount of feedback and resistance the wheel has. I can do that digitally. Why can't I do that with the brake? I don't know. Just seems like I should be able to. I guess that's why you pay. Well, what did I pay for this? I think it was $280 US for all the people that are outside of the US. So for less than $300, I got this wheel, which seems like a really good deal. So, okay, good news. This is a fuel tanker. I could have sworn on the map it said it was just a trailer. But yeah, let's see if there's any gas in it. That's the next important step. How much fuel is in this tanker? Even though I'm not too worried about running out. But because I'm here, I might as well fill up. Alright, so we've got roughly 2 more tanks of gas in there, so it's getting low, but it's still doable. Oh, there you go. Oh, plus is what I wanted, aka third gear. Oh, ouch, that hurt. I mean, it didn't actually hurt the truck, but it hurt my spine. Like, I could just imagine being in a truck that stops like that. How much that would hurt. Alright, so. I suppose this would be a good time to stop this episode, is after we drop off this load. We're a little shy, we're just at 40 minutes right now. And I know episode 55, I probably should have stopped about 15 minutes before I did. So that would have balanced the 2 episodes out, but unfortunately, I didn't do that because I was on a roll and almost completely forgot about the fact that I was recording. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end this one here. We're gonna pick it up. So this is the last of the mistake episodes, which is good. we can continue on with episode 57 as a brand new episode and something that I have not done yet. But let's go ahead and drop off our materials, complete this stage, and then figure out what we need. So now we can do both. It doesn't matter what order we do them in. So I think what makes the most sense, unless I get metal beams from here, let's check out, let's plan. First of all, let's shut off the engine. We are kaput. We're done. We're done trucking anyways. So we can get Drummond Island's there. Clearly Drummond Island wouldn't have metal beams or concrete slabs at all, right? That's just not the way the cookie crumbles. Let's actually grab the controller. So in Black River, I believe this town square, let's just do it this way. Town storage has metal beams. The warehouse has concrete blocks. I need slabs. That's out of the question. They don't have, oh, they do have fuel. Or no, they don't have fuel. They have a fuel station, but no fuel pickup. I wonder if it is there. Let's go back to Smithville, where we will get vehicle spare parts. Concrete. Okay, we can swing by there and get concrete slabs. That's not the end of the world. Fuel is obviously fuel. Metal beams are there, but we're coming from down there. Service hub. That has the vehicle spare parts. And then the drilling site is just fuel. So I think what we do is we'll grab the metal beams. Where do the metal beams go? Drummond Island? Yeah, that's only 5 parts. So I'll bring the metal beams with me. We'll drive here. We'll drive all the way back up to here. We'll grab the fuel. We'll grab the spare parts. And then we'll drive over here and grab the warehouse stuff. Right? Does that make sense? Or, no, I can get metal beams. I can get metal beams in Smithville, right? Town storage is metal beams. Yes, so why don't I do that? I will grab the metal beams there. We will come across the map. In fact, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and do that? We don't need to pick anything up from here. So what we can do is grab, we can go all the way down here and back to here. I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll call it an episode. Just because we're kind of short on time right now. Well, we need more time. We need a longer episode, is what I'm trying to say. Or at least I think we need a longer episode. I'm not really sure. Nobody's really commented on the length of the episodes being too long and or being too short, so let's just go ahead and go with it. And by the time we get back, we should be good to go. But what we'll do is we'll pick up some materials. We'll swing by Smithville, or Black River, that's the name of the place, and we'll drop off those materials. We'll pick up materials on the way back to Drummond Island, and then I believe that would be the last episode in the the series, which would be 57. So nobody's really commented on whether or not they want to see logging, so my gut is to go to Alaska. Let's go play in the snow. Because, well, it's that time of the year. It's December. And honestly, where I live, there's no snow yet, so... Which is kind of disappointing because... Normally, I'd say normally, growing up, we would have snow all the time. Whoa. That was a weird kickoff. Normally, we would have tons of snow by now. But lately, as in like the last 20 years... we haven't really had a lot of snow before Christmas, so unfortunately, I think global warming is real. So we're definitely not getting as much snow as we used to. So, but anyways, are getting a little dark. So let's turn on the lights. Pull the wave or the camera away. All right, so we're now here. Great news. I may swing by the fuel tanker just to fuel up one more time before I make the trip. Because we got to pick up the fuel and the spare parts. Take those to Black River. Pick up the beams in Black River, and then on our way back to Drummond Island, we will pick up the concrete slab. So I think that's the most logical and most efficient way to do it. And it might be the only time that I've done something logical and efficient at the same time. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So, and yeah, this little trek back is sucking up just enough time to make it a full episode, so that way I feel like I'm not shorting you guys and that you're getting all the SnowRunner content that you can. I don't know, that sounded like a commercial to me there for a second, so I don't know. Alright, so yeah, it's also getting pretty late for me, and like I said, I still gotta edit this video and upload it. Hopefully it recorded correctly. I do find it weird that even though I record to the D drive, my computer not having any space on the C drive is what's causing the issue. So maybe it kind of uses the C drive as like a RAM almost while it's recording. I'm not really sure how OBS works. Like half the time I don't even know if I'm saying it right because I want to say OSB versus OBS, but just one of those nuances. And that's something that baffles me. Every just about, I don't want to say every creator because that's not ever true, is it? But I want to say just about every creator I've seen where I know what software they use to do a screen capture has been OBS. So it baffles me that it's free. It's amazing that it's free. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to have to start paying for it. I wouldn't mind if I had to pay for it if I was making money off of YouTube, but since I'm not, I love the fact that it's free. But I'm shocked that it is free. Like, I'm surprised they don't have some type of like light version that's free where, you know, yeah, maybe you can do your recordings, but you have to pay for the streaming settings. And I'm using air quotations just so you guys know. Just making it kind of hard to control this steering wheel because I'm doing it with my hand that I'm driving with. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed by OBS being still free. And they keep updating it regularly, so that's amazing. I don't know who's doing that. I hope they're getting paid for doing it, because I mean, it's not really fair to not get paid for work that you do. You know, I wouldn't expect... Oh my god, I thought I ran out of gas or something there. That was strange. But I wouldn't expect somebody who, you know, goes around shoveling snow for a living to do it for free. I mean, it's nice if they can, you know, if somebody can't afford it and they still go over and do it, that's one thing, but to do something like OBS where you're running it all the time and updating it all the time and not getting paid for it, it's just crazy. So hopefully they get it paid for it somehow. I'm not really sure how all that works, if it's some type of open source or not, but anyways, as I'm rambling, I am going to end the episode there. We are going to... I'll walk you guys through it one more time, just so that I remember. We're actually not going to pick this up. Although, what is there? Huh, metal beams. Go figure. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We're going to drive. You know what? I have gas here, so I am going to double check. Yeah, we should be fine. 25 gallons. Yeah, we should be fine, because you know what? Push comes to shove. If I run out of gas here, I'll drive the truck over. So, anyways, so we're going to come up here. We're going to stop at the fuel station. We're going to pick up our fuel. We're then going to swing up to the service hub and pick up the spare parts. Vehicle spare parts, to be exact. We're then going to jump over to Black River. Really? Alright, we're going to jump over to Black River. We're going to pick up the metal beams once we drop off. Where's the old house? I don't even know where the old house is. Let's actually take a look. Okay, not too far. The old house is up here on the hill, so we will drop that off. We will then swing by. We will pick up our metal beams. We will head back to Smithville Dam. We will then drive up and around and down, pick up our concrete slabs, which, let's just verify. Concrete slabs, cool. And then we will drive those over to Drummond Island. So anyways, that's the episode. It's now night. It's time to go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you could, please hit the like button and subscribe. So we will, yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.